Hi, I'm Dr. Adriana Potter, and on the video today, we're gonna do a series of abdominal strengthening. It's gonna be mostly plank related, and we're also gonna be working into your arms as well. So if you're having any shoulder issues and you are having pain with this, you had to go back to a couple of videos before and do the shoulder stabilization exercise. Get that working first before you do this video, okay? Because it's really about a lot of arm strength, a lot of core strength, and you're doing a variety of plank positions, okay? We're gonna be using a dumbbell. That's pretty much it, and then your body, all right? So a couple things to always keep in mind. This is just a suggested way for you to exercise your muscles, create a little bit more strength on your arms and abs. Nice and steady breathing at all time, no holding of the breath. My rule of thumb is that if you're counting, you're breathing, and you're breathing the right way, okay? There's no right or wrong about when you breathe in, when you breathe out, as long as you're breathing in and out, and those abs are staying engaged, all right? Let's get started, okay? Like usually, I have a couple of the props that I may use it. I say dumbbell, so let me get the dumbbells. You need a light dumbbell and a heavier dumbbell, whatever number is there for you. Might be a 2 and a 3, maybe a 2 and a 5. I'm using a 3 and a 5 for myself because it's the level that I am. And it might even be that you don't use any weight whatsoever. You may be using your arm weight and a 2 pound for your heavy weights. All right, so when you're a little weak, you're probably gonna be doing more of the lighter weight. You're a little bit stronger, you wanna challenge yourself, you're gonna go to the heavier. Heavier only if you already have been using for other exercise like the upper extremity zone exercise that I have published previously in the previous videos, okay? So if you've already been doing some of the weights in that series, you are ready to use the same weight for that series into this series today for our plank abs base exercise, okay? All right, so let's start on the hands and knees. Okay. As a warm up, you just go into your cat and cow to get your body situated to start working out. And you breathe in and breathe out and lift. Breathe in, breathe out and lift. Breathe in and lift. And any motion goes. This is just to kind of get any sort of stiffness. You might want to do a little bit of the circles and the cat and cow. Anything you wanted. And just kind of getting your body moving. All right. So before we do any weights, start with weight bearing in the hands. Lengthen, crunch it in, and lengthen. As you can see, I'm not twisting this way. I'm not dropping this way. I'm not arching my back. Those are no-nos. Okay, you want to kind of left half cat. Stay in there. It's about length, not height. Height will change your your form. We want to work on these muscles in the core, the rectus spinae and the core. So you want to keep nice and steady in here. Okay, reach and lengthen. Reach. Lengthen, and 8, 9, and 10, and switch to the other side, same thing. Lift the cat, crunch the knee, and lengthen. Abs stays engaged with that cat. Crunch it in, and lengthen. 3, 4, 5, 6, and your neck is nice and tucked. It's not going forward, it's staying lifted. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Nice and relaxed. Anytime you need a break, you can pull back on the jump pose. Remember the good things about videos, you can always pause and go back. So make this fit your routine. All right, so put your weights on your wrists, tuck your butt under, engage your abs in here. You're gonna tap your elbow, come down, tap, down, tap, down, tap. And what is good about this exercise that we're looking that your hip staying square in the motion. You're not doing your butt kind of shifting back, right and left. You keep it nice and tucked, and you're just shifting back and forth. 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Push back into child pose. And back in here. All right. You can either stay into the knee plank, and you can go into a full plank. It's totally up to you. Whatever you're ready for. Okay. I'm going to go into my knee plank. This has been a while. I haven't done this exercise. We're going to use one heavy weight, which is my 5, whatever is your heavy that you decided for you, and a low weight, which is my 3. Okay. So similar to here, we're gonna put one hand in the center, keep the hips squares, elbows softly bended, don't hyperextend an elbow, that's gonna create some elbow issues. All right, and you're gonna get your heavy weight and do some rolls in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch to the other side, hand in the middle, elbow softly bent, and side elbows, elbow roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, push back in child pose. All right, back into the side, little plank in here. We're gonna use a little bit of medium weight, light weight. Okay, and you're gonna open to the side. 1, make sure the elbow stays nice and softly bent. 2, and 3, watch your core. Make sure you're not twisting on your hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch to the other side. Softly bend in the elbow, core engage, hip square. Raise the arm to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, mini break. Go back into child pose. Deep breath in there. Alrighty. Now we're going to go into our side planks. Okay. So either you do on the knee, one leg long, both legs straight in the straddle. So whatever you want to do it, I'm going to keep mine on the knee. This is my level. You can make it as hard as you want it to be. Okay. So what we're going to do is like lawnmower motion. So you can either use a 3, a 2, or a 4 or 5. Start with the light one. If it's too easy, you can always switch to the heavy one. Okay. So there is a little bit twisting, but the hip stays here. The twisting is from your trunk, upper trunk in here. This is the motion we're doing it. Okay. So we work a little bit that oblique, and we also working the shoulder muscles. Okay. So start. Punch up, punch down towards the hand. Elbow slightly bent. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch to the other side. Side plank, long leg, long plank, whatever you decided to do is your exercise. All right, here. Knee plank, long plank. You can even do elbow plank, which is like this, and do the same thing, okay? And that's the same. My level is here, okay? So punch across, twist and punch towards the hand. 2, and 3, abs stays engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, beautiful. So those are the beginning ones with the weights. If you need to take a break, I do. So you can move on to the next one, or you can just stay in here and get a little bit of the break from weight bearing on your hands, okay? So we can do just a little bit more shoulder stabilization with, let's just do a little bit of standing, okay? Just to give yourself a break from that. I'm gonna use my light weights, okay? And I'm gonna do a lunge here, okay? So this is another way you can do a little bit of those arm motions. You can do the flies in here, both arms at the same time. 2, 3, abs stays engaged. 4, elbows softly bended. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. I'm going to switch legs and go to my heavy weights for the second set of my side rolls. Weight shifted towards the front, abs engaged, roll to the side of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Okay, that was my break from it. We're gonna move on to a couple more planks exercises. We're not gonna use weights because it's gonna be a little bit more about the cardio, okay? So weight bearing in your hands, you're gonna go into that nice long lunge position, okay? If going in a full plank is too difficult, you can always go in the knee plank. If that's still too difficult, you can always get a higher surface and do over a chair. Then make sure that the chair doesn't slide away, okay? For me, this is my level, okay? So you're gonna crunch knee to opposite elbow, okay? 2, 3. So there is a twisting in the pelvis to have that knee crunching towards that elbow. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push back and child pose or downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the shoulders. All right, if you need a break from your weight bearing your hands, go in child pose. But downward facing dog is always a good position to kind of get stretched out, okay? All right, second set of that knee to elbow. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back in child pose or downward facing dog. Your pick. Take a deep breath. All right. This next one is completely optional. If you want to do a couple push-ups, let's get started with that one, okay? So there's a couple ways you can do. We can work into a wide push-up. I like doing on the knee, but you can do a full plank and do your push-ups in a full plank. I find it strains too much my wrist, so I like doing on my knees, okay? So your level, your exercise. Ready? Abs in, breathe in, neck stays nice and tucked, right? Breathe in and go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push back in child pose. All right. Second push-ups we're gonna do is a triceps push-up. So your elbow comes straight here to your trunk and up, okay? Look straight in between, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I'm struggling here. 7, I haven't done this in a while. And 8, come on, we can do it. One more. And if you did 9, you can do 10. Let's go. And 10 is my suggestion number. You can always do less or more, your pick. I struggle with my 10, but next time is gonna be easier. Alrighty, so this is it for today. This is our exercises for planks, for abs and shoulders. Hopefully you enjoy, and if you have any suggestions or requests, don't forget to put in your comment notes. I'm Dr. Adriana Potter on the Let's Get Physical. And don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. I'm looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Bye.